It's probably the most scenic view I've seen in a long time, if not ever. Good morning. We have just woken up and eaten breakfast here in our little chalet above Wengen in the Swiss Alps. It is cloudy and rainy today, and that's been kind of the weather forecast for the last couple days here in Wengen and basically all around this whole region. So we believe, based on the local forecast, that around noon or 2 o'clock or so today, it should clear up. But we've been just kind of sitting in our room here and looking out the window at the mountains, and the clouds just keep rolling in and things like that. So, but that's okay. We feel really lucky to be here in Switzerland, here in the mountains, and we'll just take advantage when the cloud breaks and we have clear skies. And if not, we'll still have a good time, and it's not a big deal. We've just had breakfast, made some coffee, yogurt with granola and blueberries and bananas, and it was fantastic. And so we're just gonna kind of wait now and do some travel planning of where we want to go and what hikes we want to do for the next few days here. We have a good amount of time here. We have 5 more full days here, so it's plenty of time to see all the things that we're gonna want to see. And so Melissa is just looking up all the different things and things like that of where we want to go. And the good thing is there's actually a webcam, or many webcams actually, around this region, so you can kind of check different spots whether it's clear or not. So that's actually been pretty useful. So Melissa's been checking on that. And so yeah, you can see right now it's cloudy. It was clear earlier, kind of stopped raining. So if it does stop raining, I'm gonna go fly the drone because it looks pretty epic. So good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today?
Man, my legs are so sore. I've never felt this sore after a hike before, and we've done some pretty incredible hikes, like long hikes, 5-day hikes. I don't know what's going on right now. I think it's because there was a very steep descent down the hill, down the mountain, I mean. Usually my feet hurt, but not my legs. And this time my legs hurt. So we have a 3-hour hike today. We'll see how that goes. We'll take it nice and slow. It's still cloudy right now. Like, it clears up every now and then, but we're getting started around 11. It's supposed to start clearing up around 12. So hopefully we're timing it just right and the weather forecast is accurate.
We brought the hiking sticks from our Airbnb today because it would have come in very handy yesterday. So we'll bring them.
Well, we didn't know we'd be hiking downhill while we were taking the train.
This is true.
But after using hiking sticks in Patagonia, I love these things.
Did we get 2 hiking sticks in Patagonia? Or just 1? Oh,
2.
We got a pair, right? Yeah, we did.
We only have 1, so we each took 1. Ideally, you would have 2 each. But anything helps, especially on downhills or even steep uphills. But yes, I am team hiking poles now.
So we believe you can fill your water bottle here. It looks like that's what people do.
I didn't see anybody doing it. What?
I mean, it is here in the middle.
So today's hike is going to be a relatively, I wouldn't say short, but it's about 3 hours. It's from Eiger to Alpigland. It's mostly downhill, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about it.
Oh, you don't have your Patagonia jacket? Or no, you don't have your North Face jacket. No. But tell them what you're supposed to be able to see.
So you are the North Face outerwear brand. Their logo is a thing, but
it's a mountain face.
Okay, mountain face. That mountain face is on Mount Eiger,
yeah,
which we will pass, and several people have died trying to climb the north face of Mount Eiger. So maybe we'll see some climbers. Who knows?
Okay, I think it'd be easier to explain on the map where we're headed to today. So we're here down in Wengen. We're gonna take the train a few stops all the way up to Eiger Gletscher up here, which is basically the last stop before we go to Jungfraujoch up here. And then from Eiger Gletscher, we're gonna hike down to Alpungen down here, and then take the train back to Wengen. Or probably most likely down to Ladderbrunn, and then we'll explore Ladderbrunn later on this afternoon. Alright guys, we made it to the last stop on this train, which is Eigerschinnig? Yeah, Eigerschinnig. And then we have to take another train from here up one more stop to where we begin our hike. So this is where we were yesterday, where we missed our train and we had to hike down. We made it up to the last stop on this train, the first train that we had to take from Wengen, which is Kleine Schinnig.
No. There's no N in there. It's redo, Scheidegg.
We made it up to the last stop on this train from Wengen. I think it was 3 stops total. And where are we, Melissa?
Kleine Scheidegg.
Kleine Scheidegg. And from here, we had to take another train to go up to Kleine Glacier.
No. Eiger Gletscher.
Perfect. Don't trust me with any directions.
He butchers every foreign name, even non-foreign names.
Anyway, so we have about another 5 minutes before the next train. It's really nice. We can actually see. So this is where we were, a little bit up the hill from here when we decided that we figured out that we missed the last train down to Wengen, and so we had to hike yesterday. But yesterday we couldn't see any of this over here. But at least today we are able to see something.
And now we see some glaciers. We still can't see the top of the mountains. That's okay, because it's never going to be perfect.
So we're hoping it clears up a little bit more, but we'll see you guys when we get up there. With our Bernese Overland Pass, we are able to take this train up one stop. This is also the Jungfraujoch train to the top of Europe.
That's the first time you said it correctly.
Yay! So we get to take one stop here for free, and then from the next stop onwards you have to pay, but it's half fare if you have to pass. So we're probably not going to do it today. I know we're not going to do it today, but we'll think about maybe do it tomorrow. But it is quite commercialized, it's touristy. There's other better things I think we can do around this region instead of paying like $100 to go up to the top of that.
And it's not technically even the top of Europe, but they advertise it that way.
Well, I think it's the highest rail that you can go, I believe. We're just kind of noticing how empty this train is, because normally during this time, this is the big attraction here in this region. Like everybody wants to take this train up to the top of Europe. And right now, we are literally like, we have 2 people here, obviously, and then 1 other person up there. And that's it in this entire train. Otherwise, normally this would be packed and you couldn't probably get a seat just without, I think usually you have to get reservations.
Got off the train here in Eigergletscher and it is cloudy.
We are
Again,
in the clouds.
We are
for
in
sure.
the clouds. So we might hang out at this restaurant and see if it clears before we start our hike. I don't know. We'll see.
This is this is what it looks like. Oh, this is where we want to go. Hiker trail.
So we're here at Eigergletscher, and we didn't realize it was a transit station. So from here you can take the gondola down to Grindelwald, or you can then transfer to the train that takes you to the top of Europe, Jungfraujoch. There's a bistro here, so it's kind of a nice place to just hang out and see if the weather clears. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
What'd you get?
Chili.
What's that? How was your chili?
It was not bad.
Surprisingly good,
It wasn't
actually.
ridiculously priced. It's kind of like what you would pay at the airport.
How much was it?
10.50 francs.
And it looks like it did clear up a little bit. So started to sprinkle a little bit. So got the rain gear on. So this hike is a little under 3 hours from here back down to Alpeglen. Alpeglen. So hopefully the weather cooperates with me. Yeah, this is the beginning of the trail here. Should be all downhill, but it's also quite muddy. I mean, we could just take the transportation all around and see
it from train / gondola.
So this is the current situation, guys. This is the beginning of the trail, and as you can tell, it's completely cloud covered. So we're just having a internal debate about whether we do it or whether we try something different.
I don't feel like it's going to clear up based on
Current conditions.
and what we experienced yesterday. So I wonder if we should just get back lower where it is clear.
Yeah.
And explore this area by gondola and train.
I think it's 50-50 whether it's going to clear up, but like I said, it's 3 hours, so we're going to spend all day hiking this basically, and then taking the train back basically this way.
Are you hiking this trail?
No.
Oh.
Just looking. There's some people coming. There's a guy coming up. I wonder if we can ask him. Hi. Can we ask you? Yeah.
Or is it still cloudy?
Do you speak German?
No. Is it
The way is open.
okay? But is it good or bad?
Can you see anything? Not really.
No, really. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Still like this.
So wenig, ne?
Oh, not so
Small.
good.
Small. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So this guy who just came up said that the view is so-so. You can barely
Like
see
this.
anything. So I think we're just gonna explore the area by gondola and train. So we'll take the cable car down to Grindelwald.
Yeah. Let's do it.
and anything they have to show them that they may not have worked with. We have this entire gondola to ourselves. It normally seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 plus 10, 22 people. And we're the only ones in it. There are some most gondolas don't have anybody in it. So this is pretty cool. I highly recommend traveling during a pandemic.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
In 15 minutes, we will arrive at the Grindelwald terminal. You can take another look at the highest rock face.
So this is the Eiger Express from the top of Eiger Fletcher down to Grindelwald. And you can, oh, here is the north face. So on this gondola, you can see the north face as well. And I can see all the hikers down here. So basically, what's going on is, I think we hacked it. literally, we are on the gondola that goes along the hiking trail that we're supposed to take that takes 3 hours. So if the weather turns out good, we just ride this back and forth all day. But look, this is the north face right here.
It's in the clouds.
It's in the clouds right there, but this is the north face right there. So you're right. I mean, I think I'm right.
Yeah, I think so.
If it clears up, we'll just come in and just ride this thing. But this thing is amazing. Wow. Okay guys, this was the trail down here. I don't know if you guys can see. Right there, that's the trail over there. That ends up in Glen, which is in the distance over there, that train station over there. So I think we hacked it. Basically, we went along the same path that you're supposed to hike, and then we ended up here, and then we go down further into Grindelwald. That over there is the train stop that we were supposed to hike to, and we're about to pass it right now.
I think I read that the Eiger Express was finished at the end of 2020, and it really looks like it. The gondolas all look brand new, like they've barely been used, which would make sense because Switzerland's been closed to tourism for,
a year and a half, basically.
Yeah, a year and a half. So really, it's just now getting use. And so all the blogs and stuff we've read never mentioned the Eiger Express, and I think that's because nobody has really traveled on it and has gone back and blogged about it because it's still so new.
Yeah, that station up there is really new too.
Yeah, they're not even done building the station. Like, they don't have some of the signs that the other stations have.
But this view is not sure what to say. It's probably the most scenic view I've seen in a long time, if not ever. We're now reaching the town of Grindelwald, and from here I think we're gonna take another cable car, because why not? Gondola up to another area called Fierst,
which is where we're supposed to hike tomorrow. So I guess today we're just kind of surveying the land.
Might as well, right? From there, I think from Fierst you can hike to a lake, but it's like 3 kilometers each way. Well, apparently Grindelwald is the fancy town because they have all this stuff. This terminal is like a proper bus terminal. So from here, we could also take a cable car up to Manneken, which is where we were yesterday. And then you can go back down to Wengen from there. And then we're looking for the Fierce station.
But this gondola station has a lounge. Kind of like how airports have a lounge. They have a lounge.
What?
And a co-op store, like a grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It's fancy.
The pass to Jungfrau yacht from here costs 214 francs.
Like normal ticket without the discount.
Right. With the half fare, it's 107.
So it's $130 almost.
If you're gonna be in this area, just go ahead and get the Bernese Overland Pass, because you can ride all of these gondolas at no additional charge. It's included, and it really is the best way to get around. It's good on the train, cable car, gondola, bus. We've taken all of the above today. Oh, look at you! You can see the glacier.
Yep.
And if you're here at a not so ideal time like us when it's raining every day, it's a way to get around and see some of the sights while still staying dry.
Where are we though?
We are in Grindelwald, and we're taking the gondola up to Fierst.
Welcome to the first farm, top of adventure. Great having you on board.
This cable car though is quite small. It is only able to fit about 4 people.
6 people.
Seems small for 6. But the views so far have been great. I mean, there's this glacier up there. Really cool. We couldn't see it from down below. This cable car up to Fierce takes 25 minutes. It's definitely a older cable car system, so it's a little bit slower than the new one that we were just on. But the views are still really cool. What the heck just happened? This transformer robot just attached this thing to our gondola. What the hell is that? It's like a bike. We didn't want this thing on ours. Get this shit out of here.
It just obstructed our view. Not cool.
That wasn't nice. So we learned that thing that was attached to our gondola, our cable car, is actually called a mountain cart. Apparently you can rent those things and take it down this paved path from this station down to the first station that we were at. Well, we arrived at the top of Fierce, and as you can tell,
Nothing. Completely in clowns.
this is the cliff walk, but look, can't see anything. What do you think of the cliff walk? Look, you can't.
Nice views.
I mean, it's kind of scary, actually, to be honest.
You want a picture?
Yeah. So this is the bridge that crosses this little gap here, and then the cliff walk literally is just like along the side. It's like jutted out from the side of the cliff. We literally can't see anything.
You like our view?
So there's like a viewing platform. Basically, you walk out and you're supposed to be able to see. Whoa, chillax there, Melissa. You're supposed to see all the views, including the north face, behind here somewhere, but there's nothing to be seen.
We'll try again tomorrow though, because we will be hiking this. It's a 5.5 hour hike.
5 hours or so, yeah.
And it's supposed to be a better day tomorrow. We can only hope.
And we could always just come back here on the gondola.
Well, it's quite a journey to get here.
Yeah. I brought my drone so we could fly it around here if it had good views, but I don't think you can see anything here. So this would have been really cool if it were actually not cloudy. Can't control the weather. They do have a cafe here though. We're back on the Eiger Express, but it's completely surrounded by clouds now.
Yeah.
It's really eerie actually.
We have a little bit of visibility on this side, but that's it. So, oh, wait,
We're here.
are we?
Yeah. Only one stop.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
This station is so new that this Jungfrau top of Europe blue sign thing, TV screen sign, wasn't even here when we got here this morning. They were literally rolling it down and installing it.
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay. Yeah. We are not missing this train today. Okay, almost got on the wrong train. But that's the right train up there, so we're good. I have a feeling, other than using a drone, the best vantage point for a photo, actually at the waterfall, the classic like landscape shot, would be actually on the train, because you're a little bit higher, so you can get a better viewpoint of it. Otherwise, you're down here in the valley and you're just shooting up at the waterfall. Oh man, this is awesome.
If you want to get the iconic photo of this waterfall in Lauterbrunnen and the church in the background, this is the spot to do.
So basically, you walk down this path. If you're headed towards the waterfall, there's a path right here that you would kind of walk down, and there you go.
Today is the end of our first full day in the Lauterbrunnen, Wengen, Jungfrau region. It didn't work out the way we wanted it to, but that's travel and that's life, so you just have to be flexible. Because the clouds, it's still very cloudy up in the mountains, we decided to come down to Lauterbrunnen because we knew that it'd be clear down here, and we were right, so we were able to get these amazing views of this waterfall. Took some great photos. Wish I was dressed better, but I'm not. And now we're just gonna have a quick dinner here in Lauterbrunnen before we head back up to Wengen. But we're praying that tomorrow is a clear day so we can go on a really nice hike.
Some sky.
Yeah. With that, we'll see you next time on our next vlog tomorrow.